Alright, I made some updates, but I don't have a lot of flavor usage left, so consider it's almost ready. It's like a lot of work, right? It's like an 8-step plan. It's done. Step 1, 2, phase 1, 2, phase 1, phase 2, phase 3. It's finishing phase 4 right now, or phase 3. One of those two. And at phase 6, I think I can actually use it, but it's already using the brain to make itself better, right? Upgrade it. To use the brain itself to make upgrades. See the rest of the roadmap, but use GPT 5.5 as brain and use preferably non-cloud workers usage max. So it can improve itself, and then when you have the skeleton built out, right, the mainframe, we can use it on the stream. So this is working on just sweeping strategies. Is there a way to hide this in this app? Promising enough. So this is fine. Based on the baseline strategies. Let's make sure we got this new angle we haven't tried yet. First active learning step. The goal is not to build a model that labels your traits. The goal is baseline strategy, fires, and also let them manage your better trait stream. Yes, your labels are there to test the system. Train like this. Layer 1, baseline strategies. Yes, primary training. The model trains on the character. Good trait battle. Yes. Good. Alright. And you should be able to see the labeler. It's very scuffed on TikTok. I have no idea how on YouTube Shorts. Alright, seeing here mill verdict take first see 6 bullet points with verdicts. That's all the features. It's 15 minutes FCG. Yeah, 15 minutes. Only the top reason showed. Okay. So would I take this? I mean, we are downtrending, right? So probably not unless we make a inverse effigy. So that would be this one. Right? Bearish effigy. Make bullish. Not sure. Maybe. Okay, and how does conviction? How does conviction and grade work? Like, let's say I see a trade I don't like, I label it take bad or skip good. This is what I don't really understand. User feels like this. You would actually take the trade, you would not take a trade, it depends. This is setup quality, not the outcome.
Just in the same way as you don't know how you breathe, but you do it.
So if you see a trade you don't like, okay, the setup is bad, and okay.
That is to say, knowing in
I would not take this. It is late choppy, no clean retest, skip bad. This is valid setup, but I personally skip it because entry is too late. Skip grade good. Valid setup, so okay, I would skip it, but it's still good. I would take it, but it lost. Take good, okay. Or quality, take connection to 3. Okay. So this one I would skip it because it's downtrending, right? And then grade is good. It's a valid setup, but I would skip it because valid setup, but I would skip it because the EMAs are downtrending. It's very simple, right? Yeah, not much. Alright, next. I did the first one. Can you review it so I know I did correct? To against EMA, maybe wrong range or trend against the Jesus. Against EMA, then wrong regime, trend against. So the zone was approach into the zone. Nice, I like this. stone is invalid. Right. You make it here, which is good, right? Here it becomes inverse, and then as soon as you break it again, it becomes invalid. 02 is... Okay. Skip, bad. Zone already tested. Zone is just invalid. To first break, it becomes red. But then we reclaim it, so then it's invalid. I think it's invalid. I just think it's invalid. It's not really. It's not really something you want. We are uptrending here, right? Looks fine to me, but this is in New York Open, so you have to load it for Open, but it's still fine. So good, I think. Not very take. Yeah, I think it's a take. Not super high, because you got NY Open. Approach into zone is fine, right? Controlled pullback, it's not really full speed flushing, so. Yeah, main lined up with the regime. Timing and over timing. Entry is fine. It's fine. So this is a long against regime. Would I take it or would I skip it? It's a good setup. I'm not sure if I would take it. You got against EMA. Right, the entries here. How are the entries calculated? Does it use realistic fill? The entries look a bit weird, so I need to get that straight out first. Is pretty good. We are dumping in here, but we come from a huge flush. So it's probably a good buy on the fire because we get a small rally, then two red candles which are very small controls, and a reversal bar, so you probably want to buy on that small reversal. Okay. Looks like using realistic fills. Let's keep it like this. I take it. But it's a loss, so that sucks. EMA lined up. It's not the first because the second one, but it's a good level already, so. So this is job. I don't know if this is still valid though. This is weird, right? Because this breaks. But technically it doesn't break. I really don't know.
This is the world of the Deva.
Reaction also.
And this is the same root from which we get both divine and devil. But Deva means angel. The highest and most successful beings in the universe. And so opposite, this is the world of Naraka. Naraka, who are the most unsuccessful. These are the purgatorial worlds of extreme suffering. This is the world of Ashura. They are also angels, but they're angry angels, representing the wrath potential of energy. This is the world of animals. This is the world of Preta, for which we have no English equivalent. They are hungry or frustrated spirits who have enormous stomachs but mouths only the size of needles. Vast appetite and no means of fulfillment. And this is the Manu world, that is to say, the world of man. You don't have to take this literally. You could say, when you are extremely happy or ecstatic, you're here. When you are miserable, you're here. When you're dumb, you're here. When you're mad, you're here. When you're frustrated, you're here. But when you're more or less your normal, rational self, you're here. Now, so all life through the period of the Kalpas goes grinding around this wheel. And if you go up and you succeed and you get to the top, you have to come down.
I'll see what it does first.
They don't see success, in other words, in the world as a method of liberation, because it implies failure. So the idea of liberation, which is called moksha, is the ideal of Hindu life. Wake up, it's a dream. In time, there is no hope in time. Everything is going to get worse in time. Because, as you know, it does. We all fall apart in the end. Everything falls apart. Institutions, buildings, nations, it all crumbles.
Yes.
And people say, well, that's an awfully pessimistic philosophy.
Looks good, right? You have lining up. You got a FPG here.
Well, is it? I would rather say that the people who have hope in the future are the miserable.
Lined up with regime.
Because they're like donkeys, chasing carrots that are dangled before their noses from sticks attached to their collars. And they pursue and they pursue in vain.
So
always hoping that tomorrow will be the great day, and therefore incapable of enjoying themselves today.
I entered here and stop us here.
People who live for the future never get there. Because when their plans mature, they are not there to enjoy them.
Don't see the degree, but,
they're the sort of people who spend their lives saving for their old age and trying to teach their children to do the same thing, so that when they retire at 65,
they can use
you know, they have false teeth and wrinkles and prostate trouble and all that sort of thing. Where were you going? What did you think it was all about? Furthermore, the fact that life is transient is part of its liveliness. The poets, in speaking of the transience of the world, always utter their best poetry.
I would say clean fly, but
you know,
does it enter on the recall?
Our revels now are ended, and these our actors, as I foretold you, are all spirits, and are melted into air, into thin air. And like the baseless fabric of this vision, the cloud-capped towers, the gorgeous palaces, the solemn temples, the great earth itself, aye, all which it inherits shall dissolve. And like this insubstantial pageant faded, leave not a rack behind. We are such stuff as dreams are made of, and our little life is rounded with a sleep. And said so well, it doesn't seem so bad after all, does it? You see, there's always in the poetry of evanescence a kind of funny nostalgia. Moralists will say, those lovely lips which you so delight to kiss today will in a few years rot and disclose the grinning teeth of a skull. So what? The skull says, lying in the grass, chattering finch and waterfly are not merrier than I. Here among the flowers I lie, laughing everlastingly. No, I may not tell the best. Surely, friends, I could have guessed. Death was but the good king's jest. It was hid so carefully.
So what do we have here? These are all very small. So you got fire here, here. Entry is here, exit is here. That's the stop loss, okay. I think stop is too small, but it's a good setup, but it's against trend. Right. So I think I would take it, right? It's okay. Since you try to reclaim. You are under the hourly EMA. Still take it. Stop too tight, I will say. Even though we got stopped. I think there's a way to carry this here into the open actually. Or on a reclaim. This is not really this is more of a zone, structure zone. Not really for value gap anymore. So I will. This is hard to label. So just get stopped on the same candle basically. Confident take wrong. Stop loss distance support take, fill bar support skip, session EU support skip, low time frame retest support skip, take support skip. So right here, I'll just fill in and then let GPT 5.6 yeah, GPT 5.6 is better, mostly because it's cheaper, right? But we haven't really. I'll pull something up. But you haven't really seen a lot yet. 5.6 clears Fable, which is a problem for is this on yet? No. Where is it? Cursor bench. Cursor bench. It's the other one. Where the fuck is this? Image, where is it? Here. This is a fucking website. This one? It's not even on here. Think I can find it on X. This one's to work. So here, I'm not sure what text to use. So we have downtrending in Asia quite big. Got a bit of a reversal on you, but we still below the high time frame 1 hour EMA. However, starting to reclaim the 15 minutes, so you can see a reversal is happening. or we are going from the trend to job, trying to get the uptrend. I think this trade is fine, but it does get stop hunted. Is this working yet? No. So yeah, I can't really show you my browser is not working, but the GPT 5.6, it's twice as cheap, and it should be better than Fable, so we will see. And also you have the Fable, Anthropic has a 50% extra weekly usage limit on their plans, so that also goes away. So they're pretty screwed. The US fucked them over too bad, right, with the ban. It may seem insignificant, but there was the momentum, right, they had going for them. Right. They were the first ones, but they released like too much. They released their private model probably, right, to gain market share, gain momentum, right? Then US said, oh well, fuck you, yeah, we can't use your models, we'll fuck you over for 2 weeks, and then the GPT will have their own model. Alright, so do I need to purchase without your building your active queue, added text, for this card I'd label skip plus goods. Skip plus goods. Tags FEG invalidated before fire. Not FEG setup. Globx open cross. Okay, but I have a question. If you are so good at putting in tags, why don't you put the tags in? I will just write notes of what I see, and then you can put in the tags based on my notes and what you see, because it's hard for me to put the tags. Also, yeah, the TTS will be useful, but it's gonna be hard to implement. Entry stop. Write the note in plain language. Alright, okay. Just chopping here, no real trend. If anything, I would look for shorts here. This is a skip, but it's technically a fair FEG setup. There's nothing wrong with it. That would not be very complex. Alright, you got nice. Yeah, you got a nice uptrend, okay. 2-5 notch. So you come from a downtrend, you print like what? 10 to 3 hours of chop above the hourly EMA. You make an impulse from New York Open. You make Nice FEG, right? EMA's trending up. Just clean overall, not much to add. Okay, is this working?
The thinking faculty is the servant of the larger mind, which doesn't need to think.
So what's this? ML verdict take, yeah, I don't know. I guess you're trying to exit is here. Maybe it's here. Yeah, this one is tricky. But I think you can go a better stop. This one is tricky. You are trying to claim an uptrend but haven't. The entry is totally fine because it gets some positive UPNL.
When you can really allow yourself fear, and you don't resist the experience of fear, you are truly beginning to master fear.
You get another dip back to entry, and after that I think stop can be moved up to like here, right? 10 points higher. 10 points higher. But would I take this? I think it's an okay one, right? It's not too shabby. But not very convicting. Put 3 on. 3 or 2. This wouldn't work very well. So maybe they are to be used on Asia. It's a good trade, but I don't know if I would take it just because based off that, but I'll put take for now, and then yeah, just this is 1 hour, right? Yes, 21. Wait, 21, 22. It's winter time. Oof. Yeah, I would not take it. It works out, but it's way too close to the market, to the Asia Open. Maybe would take it later. This FEG does hold and EMA also does hold. But as you can see in price, we don't do much first hour here. Not even music playing. Some of these songs are seeing active listeners to use this batch to roll. So you got a nice uptrend rates. Gap. You got a nice uptrend, but we are pretty. No, it's fine. It's for it's December. It's fine. Holiday season. Stop loss. Please stop too tight. Uptrend, nice. Sized FEG. Maybe downsize a little because we are entering quite above EMA. Just clean overall, not much to add, should be a W. While you restart it, you have to retype it and go back. No. Actually, it's gonna be insane if we, but I think like right now I've been using Opus with GPT 5.5, but I think like with GPT 5.6 and Fable, right? Because with Fable I didn't really need to use GPT 5.5, so I think the Fusion will get nerfed from this, because I have to see, right? Maybe there is still some benefit using Fable and GPT 5.6. The better the models get, right? The more Fusion will get nerfed, essentially. The Fusion is like a bell curve, right? When models are stupid, it doesn't do anything. When they are middle, like semi-smart, right, it helps a lot because they have their expertise. But when they are super smart, right, it doesn't really add much because they already know how to do everything properly. So you can mostly ignore tag chips. You write normal notes, unsafe. The app derives auto tags. GPT 5.6 doesn't come with a pro plan. I mean, it's we don't know for now, but it probably will. They have, but I mean, it will, right? It's like, it's not like they said it's only API. Okay. Show right Let me show my Twitter to give you some context. 86 can be right. Okay, so they have it posted here somewhere. Yeah, so I don't know if it's come with a pro plan, but right, it should drop this week, right? Fable will be removed from subscription, and the extra usage limit is gone, right? And you also have, like, I don't know this, but apparently it's a worker, right? Like, oh, I am so freaking excited. No fake posting, you know the rules. So it's coming soon, and then turn. But I don't know if it will come in the plan. Like, there's no reason they wouldn't do it. It's already out for API right now, right? For like a handful of companies, it's out. But yeah, they should drop it for a subscription this week, according to. But oh, they nerfed the odds for today. Yeah, I asked Gemini and it said by Thursday it was like 80%. So it's probably today or Thursday. But it doesn't seem like. Yeah, this is like this, right? This is a meme, but so far from the benchmarks that we've seen, it's better. So. Yeah. Backfilled existing labels. Auto tag. Poster starts here. Midway 20. Okay. Continue labeling. Okay, I'll just continue. Is this the same one? Is this a different one? No, it's a different one. This is good, right? You have a nice uptrend. Probably even 5. Have nice uptrends. You have decent sized FEG, but the fire is bugged here. But it's just a 5 minutes, right? It enters here. Gets stopped, so stop too tight. So it enters here, but that's wrong. It probably entered here on 25. I mean, there's nothing much to say really. To enter quite, but this is like, I like this. I mean, clean row, I don't know, to add here. Yeah, I would not take this, even though it's a winner. If you put a bit bigger stop, it works, but you get so many wicks. I would skip it. I don't know, can I skip conviction? I'll skip it if I can. I'm not sure here. We have uptrends earlier. Here we have broken down. Then we reclaim the EMAs and then we break down again. So I would skip this straight, and though it can be a winner later with bigger TP as well, but I think that's a different setup on the RTH open. Yeah, keep it like this. You can put job day. It's not really job day, it's like job zone. So not really I've upturned earlier, broken down, then we reclaim EMA, then we break down again, so it's, yeah. Context warning, okay, thank you. Wait, why is this? Invalidated before fire. Treat this as a reclaim IFG or non-FG context, not a clean FG trigger. How? This is fucking terrible. What? This is pretty terrible. Like the entry is fine, but the stop is not great. Like this current trade setup would be reclaim of the, so bullish it becomes the IFEG, so you plus we are downtrending here, so you really would put a tight stop. Alright, what's this? Entry stop. You're just chopping here. But I think I would take it, but I would put bigger stop here. Because it's chopping. You're chopping here. You have small uptrend. It also is U session. I would take this trade, but with a bigger stop loss. Below the hourly. Well, that's a big flush, but it's a good rate. It's always good spot. Perfect. Almost. I'll put the good setup. Nice uptrend. Decent sized FEG. The entry also almost lined up with the EMA. You have a nice, really strong uptrend. So the first flush you want to buy the dip on. Yeah, there's not much to add here. Oh yeah, invalid. Yeah, I was about to say this is a randomized setup, but that doesn't mean it's bad, right? quick it's open, yeah. Okay, let's skip it because it's so close to open. Let's skip it because it's close to open. We are trying to put in a trend here, but it's hard to play it. You would have to buy this tip at 13.55. You will get stop hunted at the open, as you can see here. The trade of the day upload here is to actually buy the 13.55. Go back on support. So we just keep going. I mean, those goods, I don't know how it's it's very strong, it's very controlled. Not going parabolic, just staircasing upwards. Just clean trend, clean pullback. Trees here. This is an invalid one. It's invalid because of this. Oh, here it takes a while. Yeah, that is way too late. You cannot do it. Very choppy around here. I think the entry is fine, but the execution. So I would close it. Broken. Save. We broke it. We broke it. Ah, okay, I'm fucking dumb. Wait. Morning up though. Wait, take this off. No man. It's a good setup, I guess. It's okay. Is it? I don't know. I didn't save because I didn't put the first two in. How are you? Did you use any Fable? I'm already through 4 max plan usages, so I don't have any more Fable. Well, I do, but the routing fucked it, so my weekly limit is fucked. So you get an uptrend and you get a stop hunt, right? But this is close to Asia session, but it's a good trade. We did this get stopped. So you have on previous day a nice uptrend, then a nice flush, decent sized and time flush. You get a replay on the day. Looking for longs here, but our stop loss becomes I like the setup because you do have that flush and replay. Right, but the entry is close to and would need a lot of time holding. Oh, why is there a context warning here? It looks fine. I don't understand. Context warning trade looks fine. Looks fine. getting kind of inspirationless from all this repeat. You're starting up triggers. It's fine. Trend trying to start an uptrend here. Nothing is confirmed though, so I think it's fine. It's fine. Trade. Good. Stop. Do we have enough to work with right now? This is a lot of fucking work putting on all these notes. Check pattern audit. Yeah, that's fine. Is there a way? You have 24 labels. It's not enough to train, but it is enough to work with right now. Auditing. Yes, yes, separating. Away from this 24 first and produce a quick look. Yes, sounds good. I feel like you can understand what I'm looking for, so can you maybe brief maybe I'll do it later, but I'll just put it for now. I wanted to try and automate this process as well, right? So when I go to the next level, it's already pre-filled with the tags, right? And then I can make adjustments if needed. I'll just hold it on with that for now. I'll turn 20 in the compact audit label distribution. Yes. Few other tag mistakes, phrases like come from without were interpreted literally. Tightening these. This is kind of what I don't like about Codex. Like GPT looks a lot more structured and readable. Claude looks a lot more readable and structured, right? Whereas if you're trying to read Codex, it's like a bunch of dev talk, you know. 1.5 local. Can you try to use the brain a bit for some? I already asked, but tasks. I want you to use GPT 5.5 as brain orchestrator. Or chaos, yeah, good English. Can you try to pre-fill the labels? Feel like you can kind of understand what I'm seeing and looking at. And this way I know if you understand it. So we'll use this to train. Do a little bit of cheating here. Tried this before, but the different approach, right? Trying to have the LLM rate charts itself. It's really hard to find this like last piece that you need. Well, so now we wait. Time for doom scrolling. Time for a bit of doom scrolling. Happy GPT 5.6 day. Happy birthday, bro. Why is this? Come on. Happy birthday, bro. Fast. Probably to follow some fucking people. Yeah, this is pretty funny if they do they roll it out as soon as the label gets taken away. That will be hilarious. GPT makes this what I don't really understand. New grok. Yeah, Grok is so far behind. It'll always be worse. This is probably not happening. It's is this done yet? No, still working. Still going. That's $1,000 plan. Yeah, that's not happening. So Ultra will be in Codex. That's the only he even said here. Wait. Yeah, I'm following him. Enable cards of AI prefill suggestion. Prefills and not count as done that which still show yes. When you save the corrected version becomes new label. Oh, good. Okay, so stuff is not too tight. It's wrong. Wait. The problem here is that this pullback is too deep. Because you need to hold this here. Not this. It's fine, but so how will you know I corrected your tags? No, because each saved label stores both layers. Okay. I think the pullback is too deep to be good by you get the TMA. So in theory I think that next dip needs to hold it. Set up, but not sure if I would take it. anyway lined up? Yes. Yes, technically it is with regime. Clean flush, controlled pullback. Yeah, I don't see this. It's not this kind of controlled, right? It is definitely not clean flush. It's very late in trend here, but video paused. Continue what? Yes, I want to continue watching. The fuck? You take it good. No. Yes and no. This is a hard one here. I'm not sure if I would take it, so I put maybe... I put it like 3, because we're so far, right? It's holiday season, we rallied really hard already. I think it's fine, but I feel like we are so extended. 24, 25. And it's very close to Asia Open. Like usually from what I've seen, Open we like to go sideways for a couple hours if there's good setup. Alright, so this was maybe an unsure because yeah, this entry is way too late. Stuff is not too late. Entry is just not valid, right? Like, mean, why not enter here? Why is this entry? PG invalidated before fire. It was not invalidated, but it is not an effigy setup. Okay, so wait. So this is weird. Why did we get the fire here and not earlier? Fire earlier was a totally valid effigy setup. That right. That paid off huge. Why would we get the entry here? Technically was right, but obviously just for now, so it's a weird setup. Take conviction. How convicted am I? How much do I like this setup? See this? I mean, it's ideally I wanna have right. Yeah, man, I don't know. Let's move on to a different one. Entry here, stop is so fucking big, man. Just exit. End of day. Yeah, it's end of day. It's fine. But we need a better stop system. Good. If there is no FEG, oh wait, there is FEG. So I think, what are you coding? I'm working on two things. One is is my own Fusion routing model platform, like Open Router, like Sakana, right, like the big ones. But I want to do it better, right, and use it for a lot more things. So that's one, but yeah, still can't really use it, so it still needs to build the skeletons before I can use it. And then on this, I mean, the main part, I guess move down the side. The main part I'm trying to build trading strategies with using AI. I have some right now, but they're not like flawless, right? Like they're not perfect, so I'm looking to increase that level. But it seems like very difficult because AI doesn't really know how management works, how grading works, right? There's a lot of factors that it's missing for proper trading strategies. Especially like using LLMs just rawly to like, oh, read price, predict price, that's not gonna fucking work. Because it doesn't know the... You need to give it a lot of context, right? It needs good entry triggers. Because you cannot say, oh, read every bar, look for a signal in every bar, that doesn't work. And also doesn't know management, right? Like, how do you manage a trade? Like, do you, oh, this is a setup, do you want to take this, do you not want to take this, etc. A lot of things. So I did, wait. Context. So I think that this is a fine setup, right? But the FEG is huge, so we need to work on a concept of the stop loss being put inside the FEG. Or work on different entry trigger of this setup. Like you have a nice download, nice lag, but the stop is so big on the setup, I would not take it. Stop this big. comes from this fair value gap, but it's 1 day old. No trend context. There's no high time frame trend here. It is only high time frame trend, there's no low time frame trends. Okay, that's fine. So I'm trying to describe as much knowledge as possible to make a good right, so that AI can understand what needs to be taken into account for strategies and stuff. The FVG is 1 day old. I think it's bugged, but it's a fine setup. So 1 day old FVG is fine for 2 hours maybe. To reclaim the EMA, so indeed the TP can. But I feel like these are all gonna time out. Same for stop loss, like, so it's 300 points. So downtrend becomes choppy. Trend right, stop loss. Again, 300 points, it's very big. Normal with 2 hour FPGs. Is the timeout, which is fine, right? Like, we expect to find some support at the hour. So label this as is, maybe unsure. With 2. Yeah, and would be more convinced if you're below it. But it does work and it is quite clean, so I don't want to put yeah, it's unsure, and AI pre-fill confidence is 25, it's not right, so I don't know about this trade. Yeah, I'll keep it. I also don't really know.
It's okay.
This is a good example of a reversal. EMA regime aligned with site FPG context is estimated on missing. It's not missing. It's pretty valid. Would I take this? Let's say, right, I see this leg down here. I see another flush. See bearish FPG. I see a pretty strong candle. I don't think I would. Especially when you see this breaking up. Line up with regime. I think I would skip it. think I would skip it based off the. But do we have? We don't have daily EMAs being rendered. It's a shame. I'm gonna go check training game. Can you extend the data on the primary window and add the daily, weekly, 3-day, 21 EMA? Let's try to finish this, I guess. Alright, so this was this one, right? The 1 AM one? Yeah. It's hard to say because we are so far above the EMA. Right, it's not really lined up, so it can be a clean retest. And let's close. Quite a bit extended, but this is gonna be what if no, this is high time frame on here, so it's even. Okay, over the hourly and 15 minutes EMAs. Again, it's not close to Asia. Asia's 23, so that's 1 hour, 2 hour. You have 3 hours. Yeah. So it's yeah. So it's quite a bit overextended. I'll keep it. It's fine. Put 2, right? Yeah. What is this? Get a fire here, but again, so same thing. It does not work because we see like you go sideways for a long while after. It's up to tight early entry, I'll say. So we are again quite a bit overextended here, and as you can see with price, it just goes sideways until it lines up with the EMA, but the FEG is still valid. So for this particular type of setup, I would be much confident. It's too long. It's later when the EMA catches up and the FEG is still valid. This looks fine. Yep, it looks like a fine loss to me. Stop loss is a bit small, but even lined up with the original. We also get in the money, so looks fine to me. Also get in the money for a bit, so I think it's fine. Setup. What do you do? Extend the data. Right. Judge still hit quad. I'm fixing that now. One plus another. Yes. Yeah. For the next couple of days, we can't use quad because I'm gonna keep my last bit for the light fills. Start with yeah, okay, this is bug this hook. 2 and 3 stop loss. Where the exits. For this, the first trade is target. Also for the second trade, can you add the exit? I really don't see the exits. Third one looks fine. Okay. And then let's check this one. EMA 4 hour. Why does this one have a 4 hour? The other one doesn't. That makes no sense. Conditions fired below 4 hour bull bar volume spike. But you're firing on a holiday. What's the balance? Let's put holiday gap. It's a skip. Yeah, labeled good as a skip. Okay. And then here. So okay, I was trying to understand what this is. So this is a sweep essentially. Because you get below 4 hour EMA, right? You get a bullish bar and you get a volume spike. So it's basically stop hunt. Conjunction discount. That's how we call it. I can label this. But it doesn't have exit also. But this looks fine. I just need to make sure that the time is good. Yeah, for this one, can you make sure that the fire detail on the lower time frame charts are on the accurate bar? Alright. Yeah, just gonna let this run for a bit. Probably gonna go eat soon. Liked 4 of your posts. Okay. But like, these things have to be clickbait, no? What? Some of these people. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna go eat. Thank you for watching. You can follow me on X if you want to stay updated with the concertor. Hopefully I'll be able to actually start using the program soonish. Right, so that would be nice to have on the stream. Alright, thank you for watching. I'll see you next